My dad sold cars for 43 years. And I'm telling you, dealerships have tricks they still use in 2025. But today, you're going to learn exactly how to negotiate a car deal like a pro. Without stepping foot inside a dealership, let's jump in. Before you walk into a car dealership in 2025, stop. Car buying today is a game. And the moment you say the wrong thing, you lose. Let me show you how to win. My dad sold cars for over 40 years. I've seen every trick in the book, and now I'm showing you how to beat it. You're about to learn how to negotiate like a pro, without stepping foot in a dealership. Let's start with a real example. A man is shopping for a 2024 Ford F-150, but instead of walking into the showroom, he picks up the phone. He asks for one thing, the best out-the-door price. That's the final number. After discounts, taxes, fees, everything. No talk about trade-ins. No discussion about financing. Just the total cost. The dealer pushes back, tries to shift the conversation to monthly payments. But that's the trap. Monthly payments are how they hide extra fees and stretch the deal into something you don't understand. He refuses, says clearly, "I'm comparing this quote with another dealership. Give me your best number." The dealer calls back. The price, 62,371 cedis. Sounds solid, until you break it down. There's a 5,000 cedis discount. Good. There's a 799 cedis doc fee. Fine. But then comes the kicker, a 3,000 cedis protection plan he never asked for. And just like that, the deal is off. He picks up the phone again and calls a second dealership. Same truck, same request. This time, the dealer gives him a full breakdown immediately. No games, no hidden extras, no forced protection plans. Final price, 59,371 cedis. That's 3,000 less than the first dealership. And without the extra nonsense. And that's all it took. He never talked financing. Never mentioned a trade-in. He controlled the entire conversation by focusing on one number, the out-the-door price. That's how you win. Here's what you need to remember when buying a car in 2025. Start with a phone call or email. Never just walk in. Ask for the out-the-door price only. Ignore monthly payments at the start. That's where they trap you. Don't talk about trade-ins or financing until you have the final number. Always get quotes from at least 2 or 3 dealerships. Watch for hidden fees, especially forced protection plans. Say no to anything you didn't request. If a dealer refuses to give you the number, walk away. Reward transparency with your business. And most importantly, don't rush. Buying a car is one of the biggest financial decisions most people make. But if you know how to control the conversation, compare offers, and avoid dealership traps, you win every time. So before you buy your next car, remember this: don't get pressured, don't get played, and definitely don't get gotcha'd. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more car buying tips, and share this video with anyone shopping for a car this year. This is how you beat the system. Trick number 1. The monthly payment trap. This is where they try to lock you in early. They smile and ask, "So, what kind of monthly payment are you looking for?" Seems innocent, right? But the moment you answer, even if you think you're being smart, they have you. Because now, their goal isn't to give you the best deal. It's to make that monthly number work, no matter what. So what do? They extend the loan, 72, 84, sometimes even 96 months. They bury hidden costs, load on unnecessary extras, and stretch everything just enough so your monthly payment looks right, while you're secretly paying thousands more over time. You didn't get a good deal. You got played. What to say instead? Look them in the eye and say, "I'm not talking monthly payments. I want the final out-the-door price with taxes, fees, and everything included." Because the moment you focus on the total cost, not the monthly cost, you take back control. Trick number 2. Do you have to come in like host? You find a car online. You call to ask for the price. And what do they say? We can't give you a price unless you come in. We're a no-haggle dealership. We need to see your trade-in first. Lies, all of it. They're just trying to get you in the building, where they can wear you down, isolate you, and apply pressure tactics in person. Here's the truth. They can estimate your taxes. They do know their own fees. They just don't want to give you that info until you're stuck in their office, sweating under bad coffee and time pressure. What do you say? If you can't give me the out-the-door price right now, I'll find a dealership that will, and mean it. Hang up, move on, because you're not chasing cars. They should be chasing you. Trick number 3. Forced add-ons. You finally see the price. But wait, what's all this? Paint protection package, nitrogen tire fill, etching fee. You didn't ask for it. You didn't agree to it. And yet, it's already on the invoice. These add-ons are pure profit. They cost the dealer almost nothing, and they're slipped into your deal, often bundled into financing, so you don't even notice until it's too late. This is robbery with a smile. How do you handle it? You say, I didn't request this, remove it. Or I'm leaving, and don't fall for the classic guilt trip. It's already been applied. It's required for all our vehicles. Lies. Everything is negotiable, especially garbage fees like this. Trick number 4. Let me talk to my manager. This is the oldest one in the book. You make an offer. They say, let me go run this by my manager. And then, they vanish for 10, 15, 20 minutes. What's happening? Nothing. They're just stalling, letting time pass, so your patience wears thin. Because after an hour of waiting, you're more likely to give in just to get out of there. It's not a negotiation. It's psychological warfare. Your move. Tell them, right up front, I don't want to waste time. Give me your best price now. Or email me later. Don't get stuck playing their game. Control the time. Control the terms. Control the deal. Trick number 5. Financing confusion. So you've picked the car. You've agreed on a price. Now comes the real moneymaker, financing. They offer you great terms, but under the surface, they're packing in hidden interest rate markups, sneaky changes in AP or incentives you don't qualify for, back-end loan padding they're hoping you don't notice, because dealerships often make more money on the loan than on the car itself. Here's how you win. Before you walk in, get pre-approved through a bank or credit union. That's your power move. Now, when they show you financing, you compare it to your own. If theirs is worse, a walk. If it's better, take it. But now you have options. Here's the truth they don't want you to know. You have more power than you think. Car dealerships are built on confusion. They make their money when you're unsure, overwhelmed, and under pressure. The more questions you ask, the more uncomfortable they get, because they know an informed buyer is their worst nightmare. When you walk into that dealership with a game plan, you change the entire dynamic. You're no longer just another sale. You're a threat to their profits. Because when you know exactly what out-the-door price means, you're not falling for those hidden fees they slip in. Not the $800 dealer prep. Not the $400 security etching you never ask for. You see through it. And you call it out. You're not focused on monthly payments. You're focused on the total cost. You're not asking how much down. You're asking what's the final number, taxes and all. And when they try to stall you with, let me talk to my manager, you don't sit there waiting. You stand up and say, I'll wait for the final number by email. If not, I'm moving on. You're not there to play their game. You're there to flip the board. You don't fall for emotional pressure. You don't get excited by a shiny bow on the hood or fake limited time offers. Because you're not there to be impressed. You're there to protect your money. You ask for everything in writing. You take notes. You record conversations if needed. You shop multiple dealers. You compare offers. And most importantly, you're not afraid to walk away. That is real power. And when you walk away, you send a message they can't ignore. I'm not desperate. I'm informed. In 2025, knowledge isn't just power. It's profit. The smarter you are, the more you save, sometimes thousands, because every trick you see coming is one less dollar leaving your pocket. So don't underestimate yourself. You don't need to be an expert to win this game. You just need the courage to say no, the patience to do your homework, and the confidence to walk away if something doesn't feel right. The best deal doesn't come from being nice, or loyal, or fast. It comes from being prepared. And when you are, the dealership doesn't run the deal, you do. At the end of the day, buying a car in 2025 is no longer about walking in, shaking hands, and hoping for the best. It's about stepping into that dealership. It's a boardroom, with your numbers ready, your expectations clear, and your mindset sharp. This isn't just about saving money. It's about refusing to be taken advantage of. It's about understanding that every decision you make, from asking the right questions to saying no when something doesn't feel right, is a decision to protect your financial future. The car you drive off in should be one you chose on your terms, not theirs. You see, dealerships have evolved, but so can you. Their tactics may be slick, their scripts well rehearsed, but none of that stands a chance against a buyer who's done their research, secured their financing, compared quotes, and isn't afraid to walk out the door empty-handed, because they know better deals are waiting. In a world where everyone wants your money fast, being the calm, informed buyer is revolutionary. It flips the pressure back onto the people who once held the upper hand. And make no mistake, they will notice when you don't fall for the urgency, when you pause to read the fine print, when you ask to see the full breakdown of every cost. You're not just saving money, you're setting a new standard. So as you gear up for your next car purchase, remember this: you hold the pen, you write the terms, you walk in and walk out on your time. Never feel rushed, never feel trapped, and never feel like you don't have options, because you do. Now, if this video gave you even one piece of information you didn't know before, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button and join the community here at Amosby TV. We're building a space where smart buyers come to learn, share, and win. Tap the bell so you never miss an update. And leave a comment below telling us your wildest or most frustrating dealership story. We might feature it in our next video. Until then, be bold, be smart, and never buy blind.